your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I was literally just about to do a reaction to Harry Mack, It Goes Deep, the audio version. And thankfully, I went to my main page on YouTube because I had to look up something else that I was trying to do a reaction to. And I saw that he dropped a music video for it. So let's dive into this. Let's see what my man's cooking with.
Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what this is, man. Turn your fucking volume up. Yo,
I like this beat.
Yo, hey, come on, listen. I said, time to get creative. Y'all know coffee is the drug of choice. Knocking all them sloppy demons off me just to hush the noise. Bless my inner child, spoiled rotten with a bunch of toys. It's the opposite, the muscles popping from a ton of roids. Natural growth, the Mack took an oath to leave no gaps in the practice of the raps that he wrote. Every chapter masterfully crafted, dog, it has to be dope. His dreams, fasten the hope, schemes act as the rope. Sharp bars off the dome, throwing darts from the melon. If the art is compelling, then your heart will start swelling.
See, I like the way that he delivers. It's like my man's got the total package. It's not just the lyrics. It's not just the pocket that he flows in. It's not just the delivery. It's like a combination of all of it. Like the swelling, like just the way that he's pronouncing the last word in each of these bars as it's switched up. It just adds so much to it. But also the way that he goes through this natural growth, masterfully crafted, like the way that he goes through his bars, it's like, it's telling that this man's vocabulary is extremely strong. And it's funny because I think this, I don't know when this is going to drop. This might drop before you guys see I Ain't Gotta Worry and Iconoclast. Actually, I think I Ain't Gotta Worry just dropped today when I'm recording this, which is Monday. But Iconoclast might actually come after this because I'm going to try to get this up as soon as possible since he just dropped the video. But in Iconoclast, I talked about the fact that, like, I feel like the drumming that he did in the past, like, really helped his rhythm to find the pocket that he's gonna rap in. His vocabulary is really strong. I might have also talked about it in I Ain't Gotta Worry, to be honest with you. And then in Iconoclast, he actually references that and talks about how the drumming helped him and all the work that he put in and stuff like that, and the rhythm, and it's brought him to the point where he's at. And I totally agree with that. Like, being able to freestyle at the level that he does, to be the greatest that's ever done it, which he really is. Like, you've got to have a very strong vocabulary because any word that gets thrown at you, you've got to be able to come up with a multi-syllable rhyme to it, which is not easy. And you can hear that in his writing, that he's just got endless rhymes for every multi-syllable that there is.
Well, rotten with a bunch of toys. It's the opposite, the muscles popping from a ton of roids. Natural growth, the Mack took an oath to leave no gaps in the practice of the raps that he wrote. Every chapter masterfully crafted, dog, it has to be dope. His dreams, fasten the hope, schemes act as the rope. Sharp bars off the dome, throwing darts from the melon. If the art is compelling, then your heart will start swelling. Expanding
the
with
delivery.
Love. Get high like cannabis buds, candle lit up. I'm just hoping y'all can handle the buzz, because admittedly, it's almost too much to take. Utilizing raw truth just to hush the fakes. We keep it authentic till the end of time. I send a blend of rhymes, beats, bending spines. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers
like the core of the earth. I like that.
I don't need motivation. All I need is a routine to focus on creating instead of shifting to new scenes.
I like, okay, first of all, again, the delivery. Instead of shifting to new scenes, like the way that he's dragging that last word adds so much to it. But I like this. I don't need motivation. I just need a routine. I could respect that, right? Like, we always are all looking for motivation. You watch motivational speakers, you watch motivational videos, which I don't think are bad, but motivation only lasts for so long. And the routine is really what's going to get you there. The routine is the discipline, right? Like, I have a routine, I'm going to follow it. That discipline is really what's going to take you to that next level. The motivation might get you amped up to start to do it and try to follow through with it, but until you actually put together the discipline, that motivation is gonna eventually fade, right? Like, motivation fades. You're never gonna be motivated 24/7 every single day, all the time. It's just not gonna happen, right? And you might hit pockets where you're motivated on a regular basis for a little while, but eventually it's gonna start to fade. But as long as you have that routine, that discipline, you're gonna get to where you're going.
Motivation, all I need is a routine to focus on creating instead of shifting to new scenes. With the verses like Floor from Swift, they too clean. Addicted to the process of painting pictures of true fiend. Miles Davis on blue and green. Ill melodic phrasing, caught a sensation that's hot and blazing while jotting all these thought creations. If it's
I like how this girl kind of got into the, was it a girl? She started putting her hand up like, yo, let's go. It's got to be dope because some of these people definitely know who Harry is, right? As they're walking by for the music video. It's got to be tough. I'm curious how many times they were shooting this and someone came up to him and tried to be like, yo, it's Harry Mack. And he's like, yo, I'm doing a video right now. Let me finish, please.
They too clean, addicted to the process of painting pictures, a true fiend. Miles Davis on blue and green, ill melodic phrasing, caught a sensation that's hot and blazing while jotting all these thought creations. If it's not authentic, then I'm not relating. Pause the philosophical postulating, you'll stop debating. I'm clearly the sickest, the lyrical misfit. They feel me when they hearing me spit. This is merely a tidbit that goes deeper than regions over which Poseidon presiding. In fact, deeper than black holes sucking the light in, deeper than that addiction to the rush of excitement the drugs are providing, deeper than the crushing depression, deeper than rock bottom, deeper than the love that you find it from a friend that's hugging you tight without no judgment inside him. It goes deep.
It goes deep. This shit is dope. The way that he builds up, he kind of like, at some point in this verse, he kind of goes into more of like, and when I say this, I don't mean it negatively, but like a whiny kind of delivery, right? Like it's like the pitch kind of goes up a little bit, but he built it up, and then it's dope how it peaked right before the hook kicks in. So just listen to the way that he starts to rise that tone.
Fact, deeper than black holes sucking the light in, deeper than that addiction to the rush of excitement the drugs are providing, deeper than the crushing depression, deeper than rock bottom, deeper than the love that you find it from a friend that's hugging you tight without no judgment inside him. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. I said deep. Cracking the surface and rapping with purpose. Any distraction, I curve this. I'm attacking these verses with a vengeance. So unrelenting with my craft as a wordsmith. It has to be perfect. When we in the lab and we working, it's similar to pastors in churches. The passion is palpable. More than the cash that you stashing is massively valuable. Molded from molten hot, malleable materials. The incalculable power, alchemy leads to miracles. This is not rap, it's an offering to God. Strip away the artificial, offer the facade. Condition critical, MCs are.
Yo, it's an offering to God. Strip out it's. Woo, hold up. I already forgot what he said, but again, the delivery, the way that he switched the pocket, but then also starts to deliver like the ending of these lines, it adds so much. I can't say it enough.
The incalculable power, alchemy leads to miracles. This is not rap, it's an offering to God. Strip away the artificial, offer the facade. Condition critical, MCs are put up in the ER. Energy received through these bars. Effortless rhythm, entities regard. Every rhyme is heavenly. I'm forever gonna climb to the very peak. They saying Harry's weak, they trippin', make you aware of secrets that's buried deep. So listen, it goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic,
it's fire.
You probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep.
That was dope. That was dope. And I'm so happy that this actually popped up on my feed before I did the audio version of it, because I was literally just about to do it. Mondays, I tend to record a lot of my reactions. I don't do all of them. Obviously, if new stuff drops throughout the week, Fridays, I tend to do more as well. But Mondays are those days. And so I had this loaded up. I even had the thumbnail downloaded from the audio. So I'm gonna have to get the thumbnail from this one so I can put it in my thumbnail. And I was going through a bunch of different tracks, Sleep Token, Angelina Jordan, some different stuff. And Harry was like somewhere in the mix. And I was probably one or two away. So it worked out that I had to look up something on my YouTube and I came across this. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. Let me know what you guys thought about it. As these drop, please let me know. This makes me wonder though, because the audio for this one came out like 2 weeks ago. And then he dropped Ain't Gotta Worry. And then he dropped Iconoclast. Both of which I did the reactions to on a live stream audio-wise, so I have a feeling that he's going to do music videos for those as well. It's just taking, a little bit of time, and he's kind of a couple weeks behind on each one that he's going to do, which I'm happy and not happy about, because I'm happy because I got to check those out. They were extremely dope. We're going to get those uploaded probably throughout this week, but I like to listen the first time when it's the music video, because you get into certain hypeness when you see him out here just cooking and doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys think that we should still do the music videos, if they drop, we will. It's not like there's anything like crazy in the music video. It's more so just focused on the song. So we'll see what happens. But These are fire, man. This guy is on a whole different level. He's one of the greatest. I'm not forget one. He is the greatest freestyler that's ever existed. I will argue that with anybody. It's just hands down the way that it is right now, in my opinion. But I feel like writing wise, he's shown that the skills and everything that he's built for the freestyling is transferring over to the writing, right? Like it is a different. It's a different thing, and he said this himself, right? Like it's something else that I want to try to master, something else I want to work on. But some of the skills that he gained from the freestyling do transfer over, like the vocab, him having such a deep multi-syllable rhyme, like I don't know if you want to call it dictionary, but just like built in his head that he can go off of so many different topics and just always has a rhyme for it that's going to make sense, that's going to further the narrative that he's trying to speak to you about. So that is huge. And then obviously his background as a drummer helps him with the rhythm and finding different pockets in the beat and stuff, and allows him to play around with the delivery. And so these things that he's cooked up over the years are definitely helping his writing, and now he's just going to keep going further and further and further. So we'll see where he takes it, but appreciate you guys. Take it easy, stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.